Hi friends. Today I am planning to make 3 recipes with semolina. We call it Rava in Malayalam and it is also popularly known as suji. So I am more familiar with the term Rava, so I will be using the term Rava throughout this video. So the first item is Rava Upma, which will be followed by a instant Rava Uttapam. And the third item will be Rava Kesari, or you can call that Suji Ka Halwa. So let us just have a look at the ingredients. So for making Rava Upma, we need Rava. Talking of this Rava, this is roasted Rava. We get it in the market as roasted Rava packets. But then in case you don't have it like this in your local market, it is better that you purchase the normal Rava and then you have to dry roast that in a kadhai or a pan, and you can store it, and as and when required you can use this roasted Rava for making your recipes. So today, as I mentioned, I will be using roasted Rava for this purpose. So for making this Rava Upma, I will be taking a glass full of Rava, and I think this will be good enough for 2 adults. So when we take Rava of this quantity, I have taken 2¼ glasses of water here. So that is the ratio is 1:2 or a little more than 2. Okay, so I'll just, so for this much Rava I have taken 2¼ glasses of water. And then the other ingredients are a medium sized onion that I have cut into small pieces, and then here I have kept a combination of ginger, a small piece of ginger. I have cut around 3 green chilies, which is not very hot, and then I'll be adding this curry leaves also into it. And then here I have kept assorted vegetables. I have taken a medium sized carrot. I cut it into small pieces. Then I have taken few beans, again cut it into small pieces, and some frozen peas. You can make this Rava Upma without this vegetables also, but I thought by adding these vegetables you will just improve the nutrition value. And then here I have kept some mustard seeds and some urad dal, which we call in Malayalam. And here I will be taking coconut oil for this purpose. I have taken around 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and then we need a small quantity of grated coconut. I just kept the coconut here, that's all. So you can add salt according to the requirement. So let us just start making our upma. For that I have kept a kadhai here. So I will be pouring some oil. Now the oil is hot. I am just putting the mustard and the urad dal into it. So now it has started spluttering. So I will be adding the ginger pieces, green chilli and the curry leaves into it. I'll be adding the onion also. I'll just saute it for some time. There is no need for the onion to become brown and all that, because if the onion they get brown, your upma color will also become different. So you just need to saute it for some time, that's all. Now I will be adding the assorted vegetables to it. Keep stirring for some time. Now I am pouring the water into it. I'll be adding the required amount of salt. Now let it boil. Now you can see that it's boiling. I put the gas in sim position and now I'll be slowly adding the rava and stirring it at the same time. Make sure that you stir all the time so that no lumps are formed. Now after some time you can see that the rava has soaked up absorbed all the water. Now I am putting 2 tablespoons of coconut into it. I'll mix it again and I'll just pat it like this. I'll switch off the flame. Now you can see that it has some water in it. So after some time I'll give it a mix, and by that time you will see that the rava is of the true consistency. I'll just keep it like this for some time. In Malayalam we say tatti pushi vekya, because when we do like that, a small part of cooking or cooking takes place with this heat. So that's it. Our upma is ready. Now I'll show you after mixing, just after some time. So our next item is instant rava uttapam. So for that, we'll just have a look at the ingredients. So the main thing of course is rava. This is again roasted rava, as I mentioned before. So I'll be taking a cup of rava like this, and to that we'll be adding half cup of curd into it. So this is an instant, as I told you, this is instant rava uttapam. So we are adding this curd to get that sour taste, a small sour taste, because only then the uttapam or dosha is going to be tasty. Since it is instant, it does not require any fermentation process that takes place for our normal dosha batter. So you just keep this rava and this together for some time in a vessel, and after some time this rava, it will absorb all the curd, and then you grind it to a very smooth paste. While grinding, we generally add a handful of cooked rice and also a small quantity of grated coconut. I think we have tried out different options actually, and I found this combination better, but you can just restrict yourself to this rava and curd alone. You can just grind it and then make a batter. Some people, they just soak this together, and after some time they add water to it, and like that also they prepare. So it can be prepared in different ways, but I am showing you the method in which we generally make. So here I have made this batter. I kept it ready. I made this batter in the morning. So in this batter, as I mentioned before, I had taken 1 cup of rava. To that I have added around half cup of curd, and while grinding it I have taken a small quantity of boiled cooked rice and this coconut. So you can see that this batter is of dosha consistency, and the rest, in order to make it to the dosha consistency, you can add the required amount of water, and then after grinding it, you have to add the required amount of salt also. So this is the batter that I talked of. So now for the filling, for uttapam you have to fill something. So for that, here I have used grated carrot, and for color I have added some grated beetroot also. Then I have used a medium size onion, some green chilies, And to that I have added a small amount of pepper. This pepper is our garden pepper, and then I used a small amount of salt also. So now the only thing remaining is making the uttappam. So for that, let me just so it is ready. So I will be pouring a ladle of batter. Now I'll just take this in my hand and I'll spread it. I'm pouring some oil. The method is the same. You can add as much vegetables as you want. Now I'm just turning it to the other side. So uttappam is ready. It is very colorful and very tasty also. I'll just switch it off. And you can have it with chutney, sambar. Here I have made a chutney with coriander leaves, potti kadla, that is roasted Bengal gram, some coconut and the required amount of salt. So this is the instant Rava uttappam. You can have it with chutney or sambar or just anything of your choice. It is very tasty and very soft. So you should definitely try it, and let me know the feedbacks in the comment section. So now we'll start our third recipe, that is Rava kesari. This is a very popular sweet dish from South India. So this is also made up of Rava. Here again I will be using roasted Rava for this purpose, and I will be taking a glass like this, a glass of roasted Rava, and for this I will be taking, the quantity is the same, I will be taking double and a little more, that is I have taken 2 glasses and quarter glasses of water. I kept it ready, and then we need some raisins, kismis, and this cashew, that is kaju, and sugar. We will be needing double, that is for 1 glass you will be requiring almost the double, that is I have taken 1 3/4, but you can go for 2, that is almost the double of the Rava quantity. And we need ghee. This is homemade ghee, and ghee we will be taking half the quantity. You can even increase the quantity, it doesn't matter, but here I will be taking half the amount of this Rava. So let us start. And here I have used some food color, yellow color, a very small pinch, and then I have just put it in water so that you can see this color. I will be adding it to the kesari while it is getting cooked. So now let us start. So now I am taking a tablespoon of ghee. So once it gets hot, we will be adding this kaju into it. We stir it for some time. So talking of this ghee, I had earlier shown a video how to make homemade ghee. I'll give you the link in the description box. You can just have a look. And along with that, I have also shown how to make use of the buttermilk that we get after making the ghee. Now I'll be adding the kismis also. I'll put this in same position. Now I'll just transfer everything. Now I'll be adding the remaining ghee. I'll be adding the rava to it. And now I'll fry this for some time. Now I have fried the rava for some time. Now I'll be adding water to it. And I will just keep on stirring it so that no lumps are formed. So I'll be adding the color also to it. This is just optional. Now the rava is cooked and you can see that no water is there. So at this stage I'll be adding the sugar to it. So once I add the sugar will melt, and again you can see some water consistency, and again it has to dry, and by that time our halwa will be ready. Now you can see the consistency. The sugar has melted and now it is little watery. Now we will keep on stirring it till it becomes dry. Now I will be adding the fried kismis and kaju into it, and again keep on stirring it till we get the desired consistency. Just keep on stirring it so that it doesn't get stuck to the bottom. So now you can see the consistency. At this stage you can stop. So in that case you have to scoop and have your kesari, or else keep stirring it for some more time and then switch off the flame. I'll just stir it for some more time. You can see that it's leaving the sides of the pan. I'll just stir it for a few more minutes and then I'll show you again. So our very tasty rava kesari is ready. Now I just transferred it to this katori. After some time you can have it. Now it is very hot. So the remaining I'll be transferring it into this, and after some time when it comes to the room temperature, you can just do like this and it will come to that particular shape. So I have taken this particular vessel, and then you can scoop it, or you can even spread it on a plate after just applying some ghee to it, and then you can cut it into cubes. But today I have made it in such a way that you can actually scoop it and have your kesari. It is very tasty. Try it. It is very easy. It hardly takes 10 to 15 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed all the recipes, and all these 3 recipes are very easy, very tasty, and comes in very handy when you have some guests at your home. So that's it for the time being. I'll be back with similar videos very soon. Till then, take care and have a nice day.